with what the officer is saying, whether you're in agreement or not. You can always go back later and sue.
Right.
But for right now, let's just be compliant with what the officer says, because, in some cases when you don't, or, if you act a certain way, it could have detrimental, consequences, even death, if you're not paying attention. So I think it's important that, like you said, that we educate the young kids up and coming, the youth, on what they should be doing, like the do's and the don'ts when you encounter law enforcement. And I think that education and training is very key. And one of the things that I try to do is, with my mentoring, is I try to educate and train the youth on the right way to act when they're encountering, real life situations.
That's good.
Yeah.
How I know this is kind of like a impromptu, but how many years had you served in that capacity?
I was in law enforcement for 23 years.
Wow.
I retired, September.
So you know a little something.
Yeah. I retired in 2021, and I still do, engage, in law enforcement activities, even now. But I've seen it all. I've seen, the structure that was broke down, even from the foundations, even when the kids, even before they even got to an age to even know what breaking the law was. And I mean, I'm just going to be honest. It starts at home with the parents.
Hello.
And, it's difficult for a child to see hope when the mother is on drugs and the father is in and out of prison. People think that it doesn't affect the child, but it does. So those dynamics, along with other situations and circumstances, a lot of times have these kids, the youth, portraying or acting a certain way towards law enforcement when it's really not like that. But that's all they've seen. That's all they experienced. So that's what they know. So what do? We do what we know.
Right.
And so if you don't know any better, you're not going to do any better.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
That's good. And
yeah.
I think that's really important moving forward. I know that the book is available for folks to purchase, but Bridging the Gap, you all need to go to Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon.com.
Amazon.com and secure this book. She gives a lot of statistics. She talks about a lot of different things that we're probably not going to talk about because you need to buy the book.
Right.
You need to buy the book.